The president of this event, the president of this institute, Sri Sunil Vakekar, secretary of this institute, Srimati Jayasri Gankar, Comrade Bhimarao Sarode, former minister, President of Mission JB, my beloved brother Sri Rajendra Pal Gaudamji, and other respected leaders in the dais and our brothers and sisters. You all are sitting and listening hours together here without lunch, even a cup of water. So I don't want to take much of time. I congratulate my beloved brother Sunil Vakekar for his great ambition to install our great warrior of social justice from the Imperial. Due to some technical reasons and legal issues, it is postponed for a week. Anyhow, we are celebrating from the Imperial and realizing here. This is the first statue in Maharashtra. There are many statues, hundreds of statues of Periyar in Tamil Nadu, even in Delhi also. But out of Tamil Nadu, this is the first statue of Periyar, installed by our brother Sunil Vakekar. I asked him, why you are installing Periyar statue here instead of other leaders hailing from Maharashtra, including Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He replied, he is the only leader against Manusmriti in India. We have to appreciate him. We have to introduce him national level. Already our people knows about Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Mahatma Phule, but Periyar must be go to the grassroots level in our nation. This is his answer to me. Mr. Sunil replied, really I am proud of Sunil Vakekar. Once again, I would like to appreciate and congratulate him for his achievement, for this event. I would like to express my sincere thanks to Sunil and Mr. Mukul for inviting me for this historic event. I have many programs in Tamil Nadu. Actually, I hesitated to attend this program, but Mr. Sunil and Mukul, both of them are insisting me to attend this event. I respect their feelings. I asked us again another question. Why you have chosen me to attend this program? There are many more leaders of Periyar movement in Tamil Nadu. There are many more leaders. He replied that You are the leader from South India, bringing the ideologies of Periyar to the national level. I came to know about your contribution, about Periyar and Ambedkar. Then only we have chosen you to come here to unveil the statue of Thol.Thirumavalavan. Once again, my dear brother, I express my gratitude for this invitation to me. Periyar is a Tamil term, you know. It means great man, that's all. Periyar means great soul, great man, great people. In Hindi or in Sanskrit, Mahatma. The same word. Mahatma is in Tamil, Periyar. That's all. Mahatma is in Hindi or Sanskrit. I don't know whether it is Hindi or Sanskrit. Maha means Periyar, Periyar, great. Atma means man or soul. So Mahatma translates into Tamil as Periyar. So Periyar is nickname of E.V. Ramaswamy. E.V. Ramaswamy is his original name. Our writer Bhimrao Sarvade mentioned in his speech who gave this nickname Periyar. In a women's conference, Srimati Meenamba Sivaraj gave this nickname to E.V. Ramaswamy as Periyar. So now the name Periyar, well known to the world. Everyone knows about Periyar. What is his contribution? That is very important. Before that, I would share my views about Periyar and Ambedkar. Sunil told me that police rejected permission because of some complaint that Periyar is anti-Ambedkarite. Like that. Periyar burned constitution, so he is against the Ambedkar. Why are you unveiling the statue in Maharashtra? Like that complaint. It's not true. I can say that the only leader from South India who supported Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in his lifetime, only leader from South India, from the Periyar, supported like anything Baba Sahib Dr. Ambedkar. He never criticized Baba Sahib Ambedkar in his lifetime. He never. He published in his daily newspaper the speeches of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in the early days, 1930s, 1940s. Then the Periyar went to Myanmar, that is Burma, and met Baba Sahib Dr. Ambedkar. Both of them discussed about our nation and our emancipation of the people who are suffering a lot in the name of caste and religion. So Ambedkar and Periyar, very thickest friends. There are many differences between them, but there are many more similarities between them. Baba Sahib Dr. Ambedkar focused mainly on annihilation of caste through parliamentary democracy, through constitutional means. He wants to eradicate or annihilate the caste system through constitutional means. This is Ambedkar's view. But Thandai Periyar or Baba Sahib Periyar. Baba Sahib means Thandai, father. Baba Sahib Periyar wanted to annihilate the caste, but not through the constitutional means, not through the parliamentary democracy, through revolutionary approach. This is the difference between Periyar and Ambedkar. He didn't have faith in the parliamentary system. That's why he burnt the constitution, even if it is drafted by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He never have faith in constitutional system here. Periyar. He is fully radical and revolutionary leader. He has no faith in this parliamentary democracy, so that he didn't involve in the electoral parties. He didn't try to get any post in the name of caste or community in this political arena. Two from the Periyar. There were many opportunities to become Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu or to become any ministership in the center. He had many opportunities, but he rejected everything. But Ambedkar had faith in this parliamentary democracy. He wrote this constitution. He was in the ministry also. So he had faith in this constitution because he married. So this is the difference between Periyar and Ambedkar. Regarding religion, Thandai Periyar rejected all kinds of religion, not only Hinduism. He rejected all religion. But Baba Sahib Ambedkar embraced Buddhism. So this is the difference between Periyar and Ambedkar. But he is interpreting Buddhism is differently, not like other leaders. Buddhism is not a religion, it is a way of life. It is talking about liberty, equality and fraternity. It is not talking about God and worshipping. Buddhism is not for God. It is not talking about God or goddesses or worshipping or temple or any rituals. This is the perception of Baba Sahib Ambedkar regarding Buddhism. That is entirely different. That's what he named Navayana, what he is following Buddhism. There are many factions in Buddhism, Hinayana, Mahayana, Zen Buddhism, like that. He didn't follow these kind of religion, this kind of Buddhism. He made a new path, that is Navayana, new path. New path. It means new Navayana. Navayana Buddhism. So Ambedkar has faith in religion like Buddhism. But Periyar has no faith even in Buddhism. This is the main difference. There is no any other differences between them. Anti-Brahminism, both of them, the same way, same stand. Anti-Brahmin dominance. They never propaganda against Brahmins as head politics. This is not head politics. Hindutva is a head politics against minorities in our nation. BJP and RSS are doing head politics against minorities. Aversion against Muslims and Christians and other religious minorities. This is nothing but Hindutva, propounded by RSS leaders. But Periyar, Ambedkar, fought against anti-Brahmin dominance in our society. Anti-Brahminical dominance is very important. You underline this word. They are not anti-Brahmins. Anti-Brahminical dominance. Why they did like this? Because in everywhere, Brahminical dominance is oppressing and suppressing the working class people. No education. The people who are belonging to OBC, not only SC/ST, it is very important. You have to think over it. No education, not only for scheduled caste, scheduled tribes. No employment. If you have no education, you cannot get employment except hard working, agrarian works or any other like that. So we need education. Who are they? Sudras or other backward classes. Before Ambedkar and before Periyar, there were many leaders like Mahatma Phule, Pandit Ayodhyadas in Tamil Nadu, Rettamai Srinivasan, M.C. Raja. Before Ambedkar and Periyar, contemporaries. M.C. Raja and Sivaraja are contemporaries to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Ayodhyadas Pandit Ayodhyadas, who found Tamil Buddhism, who coined the term Dravidian ideology in the country, before Ambedkar, before Periyar. So we should know this history also. Anti-Brahminical dominance, that is the main motto of Periyar and Ambedkar. Even now, the OBC leaders not ready to understand and not ready to realize this concept. This is the issue. OBC leaders or OBC associations, OBC movements must know about this concept, Brahmin versus non-Brahmin. The conflicts, the contradictions between Brahmins and non-Brahmins. These are the stories of Puranas or histories. Brahmins versus non-Brahmins. Among non-Brahmins, there are thousands of communities, thousands of castes. The outcast people who are called as Dalits and tribes, not coming under this OBC fold. So there is a gap between OBC and Dalits, between OBC and tribes. That's what Sri Kanshamji made a concept, Bahujan unity. The Bahujan unity means excluding Brahmins, the exclusion of Brahmins. This is the history. Our ancestors, even Bhagavan Buddha also fought against this social order, Brahmin versus non-Brahmins. Bhagavan Buddha also anti-Brahminical dominant leader, revolutionary leader. Buddha also a revolutionary leader who brought anti-Brahminical dominance ideology in this nation. That's what he coined the terms liberty, equality, and fraternity. What are these three terms? Liberty, equality, and fraternity. It is totally against to the Varnasrama Dharma and Manu Dharma. Manusmriti is against to these three ideologies, three doctrines, three philosophies. So we can understand, we can realize that Bhagavan Buddha, also a revolutionary leader, who fought against inequality among the society. So OBC people should realize about this concept of Periyar and Ambedkar. What they OBC people thinks that Ambedkar for Dalits, Periyar for OBC, Phule from OBC. So no consolidation among OBC and scheduled castes and scheduled tribes and minorities. How can we achieve this Bahujan unity? Bahujan unity means consolidation of all scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, other backward class and minorities. But another meaning is Bahujan unity means exclusion of Brahminical dominance. Exclusion of Brahmins. That's what they did wisely, that Ram temple, Ram issues. Before Mandal, after Mandal. This is the history of current India. Before Mandal, after Mandal. Kharka Kalelkar Commission, you know about this history. Baba Sahib Ambedkar resigned his ministership due to some reasons. He explained in the press meet, because of these reasons, I resigned my ministership. In these reasons, he mentioned about, I requested Prime Minister of India, Sri Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, to constitute a commission for backward welfare, backward classes. But they didn't. So that I resigned this post. Because of his pressure, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru constituted a commission to find out the current status of OBC in the country. That is nothing but Kaka Kalelkar Commission. The commission handed over, submitted its report to the government, union government, but they didn't bother about that report. After some years, across the country, regionally, many OBC movements rose up. Lalu Prasad Yadav, Mulayam Singh Yadav, Nitish Kumar, many leaders from North India, South India, from OBC community, they have raised about OBC rights. Then they constitute another commission in the name of BP Mandal Yadav, Mandal Commission. What happened? In the regime of Congress, they didn't bother about that report also. But our revolutionary leader, warrior of social justice, VP Singh, came to the power. It is a golden opportunity for OBC people. With the support of Ramdas Paswan and other Dalit leaders, he declared, I am going to implement the Mandal report. He declared. What happened at the time of implementing Mandal report? It is very important, you have to discuss. After implementing, after declaration of VP Singh about the implementation of Mandal report, BJP, headed by Advani, withdrawn their support. VP Singh lost his regime power. But he didn't bother about it. He knows very well that they will withdraw. They will be withdrawn, their support to the government. He knows very well. But he wanted to implement Mandal report. That is very important. After declaration of this by VP Singh, Advani started a Radha Yatra, you know, against OBC welfare, against Mandal report, against the social justice for OBC people. OBC leaders and OBC associations, movements should think over it. Who are the enemies for OBC? No leaders from Dalits and tribes against Mandal report or against OBC social justice. No leaders across the country. Always Dalit leaders and tribal leaders are extending their support to the OBC people. So real enemies of OBC are Sangh Parivars. This is very important. This concept should be known by all the leaders from OBC. That is very important. So Periyar fought against Brahminical dominance. For what? Social justice of OBC and other downtrodden. That's what he is saying about God, no God. That is not his main motto. He is not bothering about God. Actually, he hailed from Orthodox family. In earlier days, he was leader of some temples. Once upon a time, his father and mother have faith in God. He was in Congress. He is a very strict disciple of Gandhiji. But once he came to know that Congress is also a party for forward communities. Brahmin domination within the party is going on. So he came out from the Congress, started self-respect movement. Each and every individual should have their own self-respect. If you develop your self-respect, if you want to develop your self-respect, you should not go along with mythology of God and stories of Purana. That is the way of Periyar. He brought this message to the lay people. You are believing God. That's what Brahmin people are cheating you. You are believing in Puranas. You are believing in mythology of gods and goddesses. That's what you are always cheated by forward communities. They know what is God and what is goddess. They do not bother about it. But you are always thinking about this fact. There is no such a fact. You should work hard. You must have education. You must have employment. You should develop your self-respect. This is Periyar ideology. Each and every individual should have their own self-respect. How can we develop our self-respect? We must have education. If you need education, there is no proper way to get it, so that the protection of Dalits, OBC, minorities, social justice must be there. That is very important. Social justice. So he develops the ideology of social justice. What is Periyarism? You can say social justice is Periyarism. Social justice. What for social justice? For equality among the people. Equality is the ultimate aim. No equality in Manusmriti. No equality in Varnasrama Dharma. No equality in Hindu society. So if you want to break this social structure, there is a weapon. That is nothing but social justice. Only because of social justice, you can break this social order. So that RSS and BJP are always opposing BP Mandal report. So my request, Dalits and tribes are always against caste order, caste system. That's what only one slogan, annihilation of caste from Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. No OBC leader says about annihilation of caste. But Periyar says. Periyar says, only the OBC leader. He is not hailing that I am OBC. He is not hailing. He is not claiming I am OBC. But he has similarity along with Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. No other leaders talk about annihilation of caste. No slogan hailed from any other OBC platform. Because they are thinking that it is pride of them, the caste pride. Caste pride. This is the resource of Hindutva ideology. If you feel you are proud of caste, if you feel your caste is your pride, you are indirectly supporting Hindutva agenda. If you want to protect the caste system, you are indirectly support Brahminical doctrines. So that Dr. B.R. Ambedkar said, only the solution to demolish this social structure, that is annihilation of caste. How we can annihilate this caste system? We can annihilate if we consolidate ourselves to protect social justice, to protect the Constitution. This is the only threat to tie up all the Bahujan people. Whenever you talk about OBC-centric politics, they will raise the Ram temple or Krishna politics or any other religious politics because they want to unite all the OBC as Hindu. They want to hide in their fold, Hindutva fold. They don't want to expose themselves as we are Brahmins. They want to expose themselves as Hindu. They want to expose, they want to tell that Brahmins also Hindu, OBC people also Hindu. So under this world they want to be safe. This is one of the kind of safeguard politics. our fighting against Brahminical dominance. We want to exclude Brahmins. We want to consolidate Bahujan people, except Brahmins. But they do not allow us to consolidate as Bahujan. This is the trick. This is the tactics of RSS and Sangh Parivars. So my request, OBC associations, OBC movements, OBC leaders must come forward to unite all the Bahujan people across the country. I have read a pamphlet which circulated by our Shravan Professor Shravan Deori. He mentioned about this point. He mentioned in his speech delivered in Chennai, May 2022. Boldly he said, OBC people should come forward to unite all the Bahujan. That is very important. Because this fighting between OBC and forward communities, not between scheduled caste and other Hindu people. They want to make this gap between Dalits and non-Dalits. We are trying to make a difference between Brahmins and non-Brahmins. Periyar made a non-Brahmin movement, but caste people making non-Dalit movements. What is this? So they want to split working class. Please think over it. Whether we are going to consolidate Bahujan people or going to serve indirectly to the ideology of Sangh Parivars. Brahmins versus non-Brahmins is the politics to protect Bahujan people. If you go along with Hindutva agenda, the split will be between Dalits and non-Dalits. If you go like this, we never achieve. Even OBC people cannot achieve their goal as well. Why? Because they are not against the Dalits. Actually, forward communities or Sangh Parivars actually against the OBC. This is the real politics. This is the truth. They have to know. RSS and Sangh Parivars achieved EWS, EWS, economically weaker sections, reservation for economically weaker sections. Is it really economically weaker section? Is it really for economically weaker section? No, it is really for forward communities. Economically weaker sections are also in the OBC also, scheduled caste also, even tribes, economically weaker are there. But this 10% of the reservation will not go for OBC, economically weaker people, or scheduled caste or scheduled tribes. It is meant for only forward communities or only for Brahmins. Social justice means not in the scale of economic. It's not economical criteria. Social justice, discrimination and victimization. It is only meant for against discrimination, against victimization. In the name of caste and religion. You have to uplift the people who are suffering in the name of caste and religion years together, generation to generation. But they want to dilute this concept, social justice. That's what they achieved EWS. So OBC leaders must know this fact. This is my request. Our Kanshiram ji, even Mahatma Phule ji, and Tandai Periyar ji, all of them or for Bahujan people. It means not for forward communities. That is very important. It is exclusion of Brahmins or Brahminical dominance. Brahminical dominance. Otherwise, we cannot understand what Periyar or what Ambedkar. Our Sunil really made a historical event today. He can unveil the statue of Periyar after some days. Anyhow, I am very happy for having this opportunity to share my views about Thandai Periyar. We, the Dalit Panthers, in 3-4 decades, identified as Dalit Panthers in Tamil Nadu, but I made it as Liberation Panthers in Tamil Nadu. I made a separate flag, not only blue, I mixed red also along with blue. This is my party flag. We must be left-oriented. Left-oriented politics. We should bring. We are not indirectly, we should not indirectly supporting right-wing politics. That is very important. The real Ambedkarite or Thulate or Periyarist should not go along with Hindutva agenda. Hindutva agenda means BJP agenda. BJP agenda means RSS agenda. This is not about Hinduism. Hinduism is entirely different from Hindutva agenda. It is a political agenda. They want to make this country as Hindu Rashtra means Brahmana Rashtra. They want to make it as Hindu Rashtra, as Brahminical Rashtra. That's what Professor Sravan mentioned in his speech, that we want to make this country as Baliraja Rashtra. He mentioned in his speech, I have read his pamphlet. I told in Tamil Nadu, we want to make Buddhist Rashtra, Bauddha Rashtra, Bauddha Rashtra. It is Ambedkar's dream. Bauddha Rashtra will not have caste system. Bauddha Rashtra will maintain equality among the people. So our demand is Bauddha Rashtra. Our mission J-Wing leader dedicated his life entirely to bring this Buddhism across the country because he wanted to convert this country as Buddhist country. That means not a religious country. Buddhist country is not a religious country. It is country of equality, egalitarian society. So these differences must be brought to the people grassroots level. This is my request to you all. Thank you for this opportunity. I tried my level best to communicate my views to you all. Thank you.